All right, so I need to build a computer, but I want to make it a bit more interesting. And so I'm going to give myself exactly 45 minutes to finish the entire build. But every 5 minutes, I'm going to roll this wheel, and whatever it lands on, well, that's going to be like the curse for the next 5 minutes. Shout out Doug for the inspiration. But can we actually finish this PC in 45 minutes? Every time this timer goes off, that means we need to roll the wheel for a new curse. Let's get started. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, so for the first 5 minutes, there's no curses. So I just want to do as much prep work as possible. I don't know, you don't know the curses, but I just put them on the list. So I know what could get pulled. Hopefully we roll some like easy ones initially. Maybe I do want to get the hard ones out of the way. If I can avoid future problems, I will do my best to do so. We have 1 minute left before the first curse is granted. Are we even gonna get to the adding case fans? I don't know, but I just wanna be prepared. As if my cable management wasn't already bad enough. Adding a time constraint is one surefire way to make it worse. 37 seconds, okay, come on. There's screws in here too. Can't tell if I actually have to rush this much or if I'm just panicking for no reason. Okay. It's time to figure out what our first curse is. So if we spin the very scary wheel, well, it will land on our first curse is holding a banana for the entirety of the next 5 minutes. I'm gonna go grab a banana. I think this one is salvageable. Banana secured. For the next 5 minutes, I'm not allowed to let go of this banana or else we fail. 3, 2, 1, begin. This was a super lucky one to get early on. I mean, all I have to do is literally not drop the banana. Oh, hey, this is perfect. Banana for scale. Pretty big GPU. Let's install the CPU. And honestly, it isn't invasive enough to prevent me from installing the CPU, the SSD, the RAM, and well, we even got started on the cooler hardware. Okay, that's good. I almost want to do some of the cooler stuff while I haven't, somewhat of a hand. Oh no, we have all these brackets. Oh joy, oh joy, oh joy. All right, 50 seconds left until we can rid ourselves of this banana. But honestly, this might be one of the easier curses, so I don't know if we took full advantage. Can I just figure out how to put these in? Where did I put the manual? All right, so now we're down to 35 minutes left. I no longer have to hold the banana, but let's figure out what our next curse is. Man, these 5 minutes fly by. I feel like I'm behind schedule. The curse for the next 5 minutes of this PC build will be balance book on head. I gotta go grab a book. Okay, I have a book. It's a flexible one because I didn't want it to be too hard to balance. Okay, I think the strategy is opening it. Does this count? Is this allowed? Okay. Lock in. 3, 2, 1, start. And honestly, I don't know if it's cheating to open the book up and place it on my head, but I think it works. I wish I could look down properly. Whoa. Don't want to lose. We got pretty lucky because as long as I don't need to bend over or swing my head around to look at anything up close, we still have access to both of our hands, which we can use to fully assemble the rest of the CPU cooler. Well, where do these go? Do I need those? Then maybe I just screw these on top of it? The only downside was I couldn't actually look at the instructions for that, so we just had to wing it. If I can get this done, I'll be very happy because I think after this, the next step is going to involve the case. And I really don't feel like I can lift that with my current headdress. I can feel the knowledge seeping into my brain though. Ooh, yeah. Okay, that's promising. I should probably tighten that, but there's no time for that. Is that going to work? Is the clearance not good enough? Okay, we need to put some thermal paste down. No time for a fancy pattern. We're going with old reliable. A dot is a lot, as they say. I don't think this has clearance. Okay, I'm gonna remove one of these fans. I'm actually gonna have to remove the other one in order to screw this in. Is that going in? I hope so. Yes, let's go. But, okay, all right, 5 minutes up. We can take our book off our head. I feel like we just got through the 2 easiest curses. Like all we had to do was hold a banana and then put a book on our head, which means the next curse for the PC build. Oh my gosh. Buy WinRAR. Okay, so what's gonna happen is I'm going to start the clock again, and then I suppose on this laptop, I'm going to purchase WinRAR. Have you ever done that before? I certainly haven't. Let me go grab my credit card so that this is like a fair fight. Should I business expense this? Probably. I'll use my business card. Okay, so I'm going to start the clock, and now we are going to buy WinRAR. How do I buy WinRAR? You know, that app that always just pops up and it's like, hey, You need to buy me. And then you can just say, nah, I'm good. How to buy WinRAR and RAR license. Okay. Is this the right button to press? Hopefully. $30. Okay, we have to do it. Okay. Credit card, please have it saved. Yes, yes, yes. It's gonna save so many seconds. Buy now. It's processing. How long could it take? All right, we got it. I have an invoice from WinRAR that said I purchased it. Okay, so now we are actually curse-free for the time being. For the next 2 minutes and some ever odd seconds. Oh, we need to take advantage of this. So our CPU cooler did actually come into place nicely. I'm just gonna plug it in. Our RAM is there, that is solid. Okay, let's get the case up. Let's get the case up. Because this needs to go inside of our case. Oh, this is gonna be a pain. Oh. Okay, so this is a Lee 011 dynamic case, which I have never built in before. Oh man, this is going to really burn me. I don't know how to take this thing apart. Wait, where are the standoffs? What do you mean? Okay, I can slide it down. I thought I was gonna have to move all the standoffs. We definitely would have failed then. Where are the screws? I need screws. Okay, this is not good. 45 seconds left. Buying WinRAR costs so much time. I do have access to both my hands right now, which is fantastic, but I'm about to lose that in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. It's already time for our next curse. But hey, we have our motherboard inside of our case. What is the next curse going to be for this PC build? Oh no. I have to eat an entire hot dog. I'm not even hungry.
Time to channel my inner Joey Chestnut, the man who can eat a hot dog in approximately 2.5 seconds. But it turns out I don't actually have a hot dog, so instead I'm replacing it with this hamburger donut. That's right, this is a donut patty surrounded by donut buns and frosting toppings.
5 more minutes, 25 remaining. Here we go.
I would not say this is my proudest moment.
I'm just gonna eat this real fast, I guess.
But we got this thing down with enough time to get started on the power supply, thankfully.
Oh, good. I lost my hand. We gotta get this back panel off pronto. But how? This graphics card, it uses the whatever this little pin one is. Thankfully, this power supply, which is a 1200 watt power supply, comes equipped with these pin cables. All right. Minute 40 seconds left. There's the motherboard power. Oh, come on, go, go, go. No time to waste. Why is that not going in? Hello? Okay, I don't think I need any PCIe things, so let's go, besides the graphics card. This will be for the CPU. This is the conundrum. Do I plug in any SATA peripheral Molex power on the off chance that will anything need this cable? It's so much easier to plug in now. I'll just do it. Burning precious time though, and making cable management in the future more difficult. The question is, where does this actually go? Here maybe? All right. The next 5 minutes is completed. It's time for our next curse. What are we down to, 20 minutes? Our next curse will be, please, not another hot dog. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, I need to post a tweet, and as soon as it gets 1 like, I can continue. That almost landed on eat another hot dog. Let's go.
I honestly included this challenge as a gimme, thinking I'd be able to just send out a tweet, get a like immediately, and then instantly get back to the PC build. But what I did not account for was for the Twitter gods forsaking me, leaving me to refresh and refresh and refresh for the entire 5 minutes.
Imagine I just never get a like, and then our challenge just ends right now. That could very well happen.
Effectively leaving us unable to make any progress on the PC whatsoever. We just lost 5 minutes here.
All right. And with that, we have just kind of lost 5 minutes. We're down to 15 minutes on the clock to finish this entire PC. The next curse that we'll receive for the subsequent 5 minutes will be, oh no, drop 1 component from head height. I think I'm going to decide to drop the fans. I'm going to restart our clocks. It's only a couple things that have not been installed yet.
This might spell trouble for us.
I hope I don't wake up my baby. Head height. Drop. I think it survived. Okay. I'm glad that was not installed yet. No, let's get to work.
I'm counting fans as a PC component here, although I hear you if you think we should be dropping something more substantial like the power supply or the GPU, but the thing is, I know for a fact that fans aren't going to be bothered by this blunt impact, and it felt the safest, plus I really need to make up all the time lost from that previous Twitter challenge, so we're going to roll with it.
I don't believe those fans broke. That actually kind of handled that like a champ. Time for some cable management in a case that I've never used before. Will it be pretty? Nope. Will it be functional? Also maybe nope. Okay, so motherboard power. That'll plug in nicely. Right there. GPU power. GPU obviously is not installed yet. Oh, maybe we should do that. I don't know. Like if I lose my hands, would I rather cable manage or plug in a graphics card? It's a good question. Maybe something to ask yourself tonight. Think about it. See who you really are as a person deep down. Wow, this actually was super clutch, because this got us back like a lot of time with both hands uninhibited. Oh, should I do like the front panel connectors right now and stuff? Oh, there's so many more cables. A necessary evil, if you want to call them evil. Oh, why is this all the way down there? Oh, I think I'm wasting time. I could be much more efficient right now, given the fact I do have both hands. USB is down here. I was thinking it was gonna be on the side. Do-do-do. Don't mind me just plugging in stuff back here. You can't see me. Cable is getting in cable's ways. Okay, and the next big thing's going to be the GPU, because that's like our last major step. Did I plug in a fan yet? Okay. We are down to 10 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, until this PC needs to be completed. We're also ready for our next curse. The next curse in our challenge. We've been through the banana, we've been through the book, we've been through the hot dog. Oh, what do we got now? Use oven mitts for 5 minutes. Oh my. All right, oven mitts. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, we're coming down to the wire. 10 minutes left, and we just lost access to both of our hands. We have to use oven mitts. Normally, this would really suck, but given the fact that we can still kind of install our GPU by just pushing it in.
Oh my gosh, what was that?
I actually think this was the perfect time to pull this kind of disaster.
Can I screw this at all? I really don't think so. I don't even know if I can find the screws.
In the past, I've tried building an entire PC while using oven mitts, and it's really hard, especially like taking small things apart or trying to screw anything in, because you just don't have the dexterity of your fingers. But even being able to set in this graphics card and even plug in the power to it, that's awesome. I'll take it. Meaning it all comes down to this next challenge.
Okay, 12 seconds until this curse is over. It's coming down to the wire. Whatever this last curse is will dictate if we finish this computer on time. All right, the last 5 minutes. Wow, it actually came down to the wire. That's crazy. It is time to figure out what our final 5 minutes will be cursed by. I hope it's something not bad. Oh no.
One eye blindfolded.
It could have been 2 eyes blindfolded.
Yes, meaning we now have access to both of our hands for the final stretch.
I gotta figure out how to blindfold myself in a single eye. All right, BRB. Now, I'm sure there are more efficient ways to blindfold one eye. Suppose that's just an eye patch, but I don't have one of those. What I do have is some tape and some junk mail that I ripped up. So I'm gonna cover up an eye and then just tape this to my face. The question is, which eye? I think I want my right eye. Don't judge me. If I end up doing this again, first of all, I want you to comment down below what you think should be in the curse wheel. But also, if I end up doing like a blindfold thing, I'll have to get an actual blindfold. Surely there was a better way to do that, but that works.
At this point, I really don't care about my depth perception, which we lose by having to cover up one of our eyes.
Let's see if we can beat the clock with one eye blindfolded. Go. So I do need, plug this in, at least the fans will, oh no, our CPU fan wasn't plugged into the right spot. Okay, so now we have our case fans at least plugged in, but they are not installed. I'm so happy I have both hands at the cost of an eye.
But will only having one eye prevent us from finishing the PC build? At this point, with time counting down, we still need to install the case fans, screw in the GPU, plug in our cables, and finally, hope and pray.
We have 2.5 minutes. I need to make sure this thing works. And so my stipulation for it working is if we can get to BIOS. Meaning I need to plug in the power supply, flip a switch, hopefully see some type of light up somewhere, which I'm not seeing. Oh man, do I just press the button? Wait, where's the power button on this? Where's the power button on this case? Oh, is it right here? Okay. It's spinning to life. I don't know if you can see that, but we got some life. But will it post to BIOS? We have 1 minute and 10 seconds left. There's no cable plugged in. Oh my gosh, 1 minute left. Oh, I can't see anything. Why would you come unplugged when I needed you most? We posted.
No way, we did it! That honestly could not have gone any better.
With 30 seconds to spare, we built an entire computer and survived every single curse that was thrown at us. Honestly, I think that we got pretty lucky with the curses and the ordering of the curses, because having both hands at the end, super clutch. Having time at the beginning to also just be able to use my hands, also very clutch. The one time where I lost control of my hands, we were still able to install the GPU. That literally came down to the wire though.
Let me know what else you think we should add to our Wheel of Doom, and I'll try this again with your suggestions.
And with that, I will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah.